MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And HR,
well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Batting third.
Here's Miguel Sano. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Baez ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Batting fourth.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ben Gamble.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Rosario is there. One away. Into the box, Chris Taylor. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Hard liner toward short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are two away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's safe. Now batting, Matt Kemp, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Story is on his way home. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Standing in, Bryce Harper trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. Here now is Mike Zunino. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. Two straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him. Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Left side, backhanded. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Baez has it on to first, and there are two down. Stepping up now, Sandy Leon. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taylor has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Sano has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now at the plate, Dwayne Cheney. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
Kemp will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Second at bat for him. And remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Escobar rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball hit pretty well down that left field line. This has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And the swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run.
First baseman.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time for the third out, but it's ready for another chance. Ben Gamel. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Taylor.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. There's one. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Trevor Story. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Sano is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Striding in once again, Matt Kemp, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is after it. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes. Digging in now, Sandy Leon.
Leading off with the
He's
Angels,
0 for 1 thus
The
far.
catcher, number 3, Sandy
David
Leon.
Phelps answers the
Your
call from the
attention,
pen
please.
here in the 4th as
Now
they
pitching
didn't
for the
get the
Mariners,
outing they were hoping for
number
from their
92,
starter.
David
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So striding
number
forward
13,
now, Jorge Polanco
baseman,
comes into this
Jorge
at-bat 0 for
Polanco.
1 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. 2 gone. So
Up
bases
next
are
for the
empty
Angels,
here with 2 gone.
shortstop,
And that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 7-1. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. James Pazos answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Story has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. In now, Bryce Harper. He singled his last
Leading off
time
the
up.
Mariners' 4th inning, right fielder, number 97.
This is skied into short left center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here now is
How
Mike
about it?
Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Zunino.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cruz coming in, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Number 7.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Freeman.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip, and he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The shortstop.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Dwayne Cheney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Sano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The center fielder number 16.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Runners on the move for second. A shot down the first baseline. 1 run, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. Ready once again, Trevor Story looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Matt Kemp. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Nick Vincent takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. Around first, Pujols on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Sandy Leon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. High in the air out to center field. Gamble is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hard liner toward short, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time. Oh, and that was some. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And a good throw gets him one gone. So stepping in, Mike Zunino. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Zunino goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
I gotta say, his command of the corners.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. On the ground to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The look by Perez, now the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Ready once again, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
The shortstop.
Ball 1.
Javier Baez.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Count 3-0.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Oh, had the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Cain. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Hitter, number 5, Dwayne.
Into the windup
Cheney.
and the pitch. Dwayne Cheney is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Polanco into shallow center. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 16.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 2 for 3 thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cain on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Mitch Moreland.
On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Story into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. And now a pitch on the way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Taylor's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in, Albert Pujols. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Your attention, please.
Now here's the pitch.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Line, but speared on a hop. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Batting, shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Escobar.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Polanco rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this